Hi, I'm Sarah Downey, and you've got the life of a real shopaholic. When I was married, it was quite wild because there were never any limits. There was always so much that there was never something that we couldn't do. We'd fly the Concorde and go to Paris and go to shopping at Hermes to buy Birkin. I spent about 300 grand one year in about a couple months. My marriage was over and I went from being a multi-millionaires to a pauper. When I moved to LA, I started working as a stylist for bands, and I started running to thrift stores for them, and that's when I became a very bad girl and started ditching a lot of people to go shop. I had suitcases under the bed, and I would call friends, hey, can I put a few things in your garage? Sometimes you go to the same store 2 and 3, 4 times a day, and it kind of adds up. So then at the end of the day, you've spent hundreds of dollars that you don't even realize that you've even spent because you can't even keep track to the receipts or anything like that. You're just constantly spending. I would find myself cruising very specific dumpsters in the back alleys of these thrift shops, and I would find myself jumping into them quite often. I wouldn't take a bunch of friends with me when I shopped. It was almost like being a drug addict and not letting anybody know who your dealer was. When I was on the show, I was able to meet Dr. Romani, and she was the one who was able to help me through this addiction. And Dr. Romani basically put me through a series of challenges that I was able to realize that this was a compulsion and that I was an addict and that it wasn't normal behavior. Dr. Romani gave me back my life.